Hello and welcome back to Lorfen Gaming Plays Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm your host Lorfen, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla on the PlayStation 5 version. What we're going to be doing is getting Thor's cloak, then get Thor's hammer, because we're turning in some of the Order of Ancient Members medallions. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and do the entire Kent saga. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla videos like this. And do not forget to hit that notification bell so be update, and much more. So the first thing we're going to do in this video is turn some of the Hidden Ones quests and get some nice rewards. So here we go.
Hytham, I have the codex pages you asked for. 6 in total.
Ah, wonderful. We have so little writing from the original Hidden Ones. This will grow our understanding immeasurably. These documents may have been inked by the founders of the Hidden Ones, in fact. But their names are unknown to us, lost to history. A deliberate choice on their part, I think. I'm hoping these documents shed some light on that mystery.
I could not say. They're written in a language I do not understand.
You know, the black market merchant Reda has an old piece of writing from the same era as the codex pages you found. Speak with him if you are curious to see it.
Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, for they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trampled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls a universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy, and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a Hidden One.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements is not a life for me. But know this. I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here. Including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Hello there.
Reda, Hytham says you have an old piece of writing from the early Hidden Ones.
Oh, that old scrap? Yes, it's just a short letter from one Hidden One to another. One of my rarest artifacts.
How did it find its way to you?
A friend gave it to me for safekeeping. Bayek was his name. Egyptian fellow. Very kind. Haven't seen him in a long time. A very long time. Anyway, the letter is written in Demotic, so it may not mean much to you, but you're free to have a look.
A warning, my beloved. I have heard numerous tales now of a secret codex circulating among the acolytes of our bureaus, both within and without the Empire of Augustus, called the Magus Codex. It names you directly as one of the founders of the Hidden Ones, apart from putting your life in danger. It flies in the face of what we have tried to achieve with our brotherhood. We are justice seekers who shun the light of praise for our good works, and who must live in the shadows of our triumphs. Should you see any pages of this codex, I advise you to destroy them. Keep the dream of our Hidden Ones alive. Now, I am not so naive to think this will be a simple task. Few men and women are suited to keeping such secrets for so long. And it may be that we will fail in the end, but we will have failed in the name of righteousness. Take care, my love. My Iset. My northern star. Even in my waning years, I am ever your Osiris. Let our Horus live on beyond us. I think of you often, my jewel. At sunrise and twilight. At new moon and full. When the rain falls and the breath of a moon rides across my neck. I remember you kissing me. Just there. And I will take that feeling to my tomb.
Now I have myself Thor's cloak, so let me go ahead and explain on how to get Thor's hammer's mechanics and how they work. So before we actually go to Norway, you're going to need all 5 pieces of Thor's equipment. Now first of all, the first 3 pieces are each on the daughters in England. There's 2 in East Anglia, and if I remember right, there is 1 in Grandbridge. So once you get the 3 pieces of armor, then you have access to a mansion East Anglia by putting the 3 daggers in the statue. And you get the helmet. So yeah, that's 4 pieces. The last piece, you turn enough medallions of the Order of Ancient Members. It does not have to be all of them. Yeah, some guys will say you got to turn every single one of them in. No, you got to turn a set number. Once that happens, then Hytham will give you Thor's cloak, which is number 5. Once you get all 5, guess what, everyone? You have access now to get Thor's hammer. So what I'm going to do is skip ahead towards that part. Now we have arrived in Norway. This is where you want to be. I decided to zoom in. So it's in Hordafik. Yeah, that's the north part of that. First time you visit this region early on, you cannot access it. Once you get to England, probably do some, what do you call it, tales, then you could definitely go back here and visit this site. This is where you want to be. So I'm going to show you right now on how to exactly get Thor's hammer. So what I'm going to do is pull the sucker out. After that, I'll show you the stats, then we'll resume the Kent saga start. Here we go. That is how you get Thor's hammer plus the trophy / achievement related to it. That is not post game. So what I'm going to do right now is put this in my offhand. That is right. One hand's going to be Excalibur. The other hand's going to be Thor's hammer. I'm going to tell you right now, the defense on Thor's hammer, and if you're holding that button, that strike is really powerful. So I have 2 very powerful weapons. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to the settlement, and here we go. Now, let me go ahead and explain this right now. So, I got Thor's hammer all set up. I did maximize the upgrades, which was very helpful. After all that, I am ready to start the Kent saga. So, let me explain about these sagas. I'm going to tell you right now, straight up. There's a few types. There's one where you hunt down Order of Ancient Members. That's part of the story. 2, number 1. Number 2, you're gaining allies. And in this case, the search for Sigurd. Yeah, we're going to try to get Sigurd back. So what I'm going to do right now is go ahead and start the saga. I'll return after this.
Nice to see you.
I want to see the Alliance map. Tell me more about Kent.
Basim has written, claiming to have found the woman Fulke and asking for your aid. He has taken shelter at St. Hadrian's Priory.
Any news of Sigurd?
Nothing he mentioned. But if he has found the paladin Fulke, Sigurd cannot be far behind.
I will go as soon as I can.
Good. Be safe, Eivor.
Basim has news of Sigurd. I should find him soon. Dag, Basim has brought word of Sigurd's location. We're leaving at once to find him.
Well done, Eivor. After so long, it finally occurs to you to search for our Jarl. I applaud your half-hearted effort, but I will not be joining you.
Dag, This is no joke. On the ship, now.
Someone needs to stay home and direct the affairs of the settlement. As you seem to shun this place as often as possible, it must fall to me.
Sigurd's life is at stake. We need you there.
No, I am needed here.
Do you doubt me so completely that you will not raise an axe to save your Jarl?
A fine way of putting it, wolf-kissed. But go, find the Jarl, bring him back. Only do not get lost along the way, as you seem to more and more these days.
This is not done, Dag. We will speak when I return.
Eivor? A moment.
Now I am officially starting the Instrument of the Ancients. That is correct, everyone. We'll definitely go ahead and start this one up. So what I'm going to do right now, as soon as I get to a certain point, I am going to go ahead and fast travel to Kent. Yeah, you see it's announced with a little bit of a K. It sounds like a C, but yeah, if you did some of the collectibles, they say that. So let's go over here and fast travel, and here we go. Instead of just doing all that long traveling, instead I'm sure quickly get to the fast travel points. Yeah, so you see right here, from here on out, I'm going to do is show you locations where I'm going to be at for the next part of the story for these sagas. This way you know where you're going. It makes things a lot more easier. So we have to look for Basim. That's correct, everyone. That one assassin. And there's the location where we need to go to. Not really hard, so I'm going to go ahead. Once I get near, I'm going to trigger this cutscene, and I'll return after.
Did not Augustine make a distinction between faith and understanding?
What I mean to say is, faith is paramount. Yes, for without it, Christ's sacrifice means nothing.
He died to save us, did he not? From the original sin of Adam and Eve? Yet evil persists.
Yes, evil persists because he gave us free will.
Does a newborn babe, slain by a despot, have free will?
Yes. No, I mean, that is too simplistic.
Or the priest whose heart is torn from his chest by the wolf? Judas, who was predestined to betray the Nazarene?
Some argue Judas was used.
Do my ears deceive me, Brother Hortbert? You question the scriptures? Declare Judas an innocent? A preposterous blasphemy!
No, that is not what I said. Brother Cedric, am I not the most pious of his servants?
Out! Out!
Making new friends?
A person's tongue gives you a taste of their heart, Eivor. And such information is often useful.
And how do these sallow Christians taste?
It was only a figure of speech, Eivor, and I have tired of it already.
Is this how it must be between us?
Of course not. I'm grateful that you have come.
So what of the Joykanga Fulke? In your message, you said you tracked her to Kent.
She is here somewhere, and as of last month, Sigurd was with her. But there is no guarantee this will be the case tomorrow.
So, what is your plan?
We are deep in their god's heartland, a heathen and a heretic. To hunt Fulke, we'll need a Christian snare.
Fulke is hardly a saint herself. These Christians abhor her strange ideas.
True, but unlike us, she can carry herself as one of them. She won't hide from everyone, not with a prisoner in tow.
So, where to begin?
I've made a friend, Abbot Cunibert, full of pious fire, but with ambition that far outweighs his wit.
And what does your friend Cunibert know?
Come, I will introduce you, and we'll hear the full tale together.
Have you found some peace in your time alone, Basim?
I am always at peace, and never alone. I move among the people of the world with great joy. I watch them, study them, learn from them at all times. This is our duty, the Hidden One's calling.
You know, for the first time since we've met, you sound more like you're a princess than yourself.
Surely Hytham sounds like me, if I have taught him well.
Your creed and your tenets, you mean?
That's right. And our sense of, how should I say, deep responsibility to the betterment of mankind.
That's quite an ambition. But it doesn't explain what you see in Sigurd. My brother is not so generous.
Ah, but your brother is someone special, important, and I want him to see that. I hope to show it to him.
Is this not a blessed plot? God's own country. And this Eden should be given to his servants to tend.
Abbot Cunibert, this is the Norse I spoke of.
Ah, yes. And quite a fearsome one at that.
Basim says you know the paladin Fulke.
Indeed. The Lady Fulke passed this way not more than a month ago. We talked, we drank. Very pleasant woman.
And where is she?
Eivor will be your axe, Abbot, whether to fell a tree or hew the limbs from an enemy.
What have you promised him?
Oh, just a trifle, Eivor. A little problem I believe you can help me with.
Speak your terms plainly, Abbot. I will decide if the bargain is worth my time.
Ah, your wolf shows its teeth, Basim.
Let's cut to the point. What favor would you ask in exchange for Fulke?
Some weeks ago, our alderman in Kent was called to God. A terrible loss. King Alfred has chosen his replacement, but has not yet announced the name. I must know it. Now.
All of Kent will see soon enough which Thane he has chosen. Why not wait?
I want early access. To woo him, before his exalted position is made public and every fool is at his door.
Who else knows the chosen man?
The king's emissary. Sent with a letter of congratulations to the new alderman. Intercept him and bring me the news. When I know the Thane's name, we'll discuss how I might win his favor.
Why not kill him in secret and petition Alfred for the seat?
As a man of God, I cannot. Besides, he who stands behind the throne can better pull on the puppet's threads.
This emissary, how will I find him?
Tunbridge Monastery sent word that the king's men always pass a few nights in their hospitality. Begin there.
I'll get the alderman's name. You find Fulke.
All in good time. Now, if we're done, I have business up the south coast. Falkenston has the best fish in Wessex.
Then I will find you there, when the alderman's name is mine.
Cunibert is ambitious, but well-connected. We will not find Fulke without him.
I suppose we'll see. What will you do?
I'm not done playing with these Christians yet. I will see you in Falkenston.
What I got out of that cutscene is we got ourselves a potential ally. So in other words, we got to help this person out. Then he helps us out by finding Fulke's fortress or wherever location she's holding Sigurd. So that's really good. So let's go over here. So our next objective is the Tonbridge Inn. Yeah, that's right, everyone. We're going to be searching houses for information and talking to people. So this is very standard. You don't have to worry about combat or anything yet. I'll definitely warn you all on that. And once again, I'll definitely put timestamps in the video to help people out on where to definitely go to. So let's go in this direction right over here. Yeah, we're going to keep on going. We're almost there already. And I'm going to say this right now. This one is a fun arc. I really had a good time with it, especially the combat part. So we're almost there. So once I do get over there, I'm going to have Eivor doing some investigation stuff. After that, I'll update everybody what's going to happen next. And here we go.
Alfred's emissary spent a few days here. Someone may know where he went.
I'm in no mood for wind belching, so choose your words well.
You choose your words well. What do you know about Alfred's emissary?
Course I do. I'm apprentice to a famous flighter, the Silent Monk. Challenge me for it.
You'll call me Word Crusher. Your wits I will addle.
Hey? All right, you bested me.
Alfred's emissary. Where?
Him and the bard ended up in a copse by the bridge doing Lord knows what. Sounded like they were murdering a cat.
Singing?
If you say so.
Why does he cry?
My
Balder saw him in the old stone ring with his own eyes. Rubbed them twice to be sure. Someone should do something.
Who are you? Loitering and lollygagging.
I'm looking for someone. An emissary from Alfred. Have you seen such a man?
Ooh, la-di-da. Listen to you, all high and mighty. Get away with you, you valley lily.
If you would rather feel the edge of my blade, it can be arranged.
Yeah, that I respect. Forceful, to the point, as refreshing as a summer ale.
You're a strange fish. Did you see the man or not?
I did. He was getting pie-eyed with that bard Gowan and causing quite a ruckus. They left together. See? That wasn't hard, was it?
Harder than it should have been. There was a bard drinking with the emissary. I should find him. See if he knows anything.
Looks like we have to look for a bard. That is correct, everyone. That's not really hard at all. The bard is at the bridge. And that's the spot right there. Yeah, see, there's the bridge. I'm going to definitely avoid combat. This part was the fun part. I'm going to say this right now. I'll give everybody a nice hint. Now, remember what happened with the drunken Shropshire? Yeah, the bard's like that too. So let me use my horse to get over there. Let me first check on top of the bridge in case he's, straggling around. Sometimes they do that, certain bards. And unfortunately, he's not on the top. He must be under the bridge. Yeah, great. He's a troll. Well, I'm just kidding. So let's see here. We're going to just avoid some trouble. As long as I don't get into trouble, they won't get killed. And looks like there's a chat icon, and we're almost there. So what I'm going to do is interact with the bard, and I'll update everybody what's next.
Oh, so cold. Someone stole my truths. Fa la la la, Fanny.
You there. You alive?
Patience is a tired horse. Ploddity plod plod.
Another tottering teat sucker who can't hold his drink. Let's clear your head.
Oh, it's cold as a witch's tit in here! Oh, God's truths! Fie on you! Oh, what infernal wakes me?
Are you the tale weaver?
Gowan the dandelion. For the seeds of my stories flit upon the winds of Wessex. But why, mule, do you kick my noggin?
You and Alfred's emissary were drinking in the tavern. Tell me where he went.
Were we? I was so ale-addled. Perhaps a small and silver thing upon my palm might help me recall?
Have some coin, and rent a proper bed for the night.
Oh, bless you! For stories are my currency, friend. How else am I to make my living?
A more honest profession? Plowing fields, milking cows.
Manual labor? God's blood! There's a fortress to the southeast where paladins pray by night and fight by day. Dover, on the White Cliffs.
My thanks. And in return, wisdom. Too much beer-bibbing will grow a fool in wit and words.
My thanks, weaver of the obvious. Now leave me to my unholy punishment.
After introducing the smelly bard to water, yeah, we are on our next step, which is find the messenger, the emissary that carries the message. So this is the place where we go to. So what I did was from the harbor that I fast traveled to. That's in the south part, or I should say southwest. And I arrived here. So this is where you want to be. That's right, everyone. Exactly there. And I decided to put myself, I think I remember right, 150 meters distance to this fort. I definitely advise sneaking around unless you want to cause some trouble, it's up to you on that. So let me give everybody a few more seconds to look at the map. And there you go. So this next part's very simple. We're going to get to the fort right now. And there's some ambushes. Yeah, these are the same type of people who are pissed at you when you killed the one guy in the first arc in England. I should say, yeah, the one in Leicestershire, unless you did Grandbridge. Still, they're mad because I killed their leader. So let me go ahead and take these guys out really quick. Also test the power of Thor's hammer. Well, I'm telling you right now, that thing is really powerful. And if you could also hold in the block button, you could really do some damage. And if you knock people down, that's an instant stomp. In my case, that's instant fatality for the foes. It says targeting Eivor. Oh well, so we'll go back on track now, and we're going to go to the fort. Yeah, this part you could definitely sneak around. So I'm going to show you the proper way to sneak around. I admit, though, I got the sneak around part 90% done right. You're going to see what happened with the 10%. So let's go in this direction right over here. Yeah, this is where you need to go if you want to be sneaky. If you want to go to the front entrance, that's fine. So we're almost there. And this fort is not heavily guarded. Yeah, it's a huge disappointment. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and attempt to steal the message. So I'm going to do that. I'll return when I do get the message and get out to safety.
If I could steal the letter without killing the emissary, it would keep me out of trouble.
Hey, what? Hell with you!
Alfred's chosen ealdorman is a thane called Tedmund. The Abbot Cunibert will want to know. I should meet Basim and the Abbot in Falkenston.
Big oops. Yeah, I seriously messed up. Oops. Still, I got the message. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip towards the next part, which is back at the harbor. Now, you see this one harbor town. That's where I started off before the messenger. Yeah, this is the place where we have to be. Really easy. As long as you get to a dock, then you could definitely fast travel there, which makes things a lot more easier. So let's go ahead and meet our friend here in Kent. So we're going to definitely talk to him with Basim. After that, I'll update everybody what's going on next. Still, that was very fun stealing the message.
Oh, you must try my ale sometime. You must. My abbey...
Eivor, you have news?
Kent's new ealdorman will be Thane Tedmund.
Tedmund? Oh, the Lord is testing me. He is made mouse by you Danes. Barely leaves his fortress at Roosister. How might I gain his influence if he will not speak to me? Or to anyone? 'Tis a puzzle.
To inspire loyalty, Tedmund must owe you something, such as his life.
Go on.
A fortress stormed, a man kidnapped. If you beat back his enemy, saved him from sure death, his gratitude would...
Swell. It would know no bounds. But that fortress will be harder to pry open than a nun's knees.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
Are you hiding something, Basim?
There is a lumber mill nearby, correct?
Beamersfield. Alfred invests much in fortifying Wessex, and uses our forests to do so. The mill provides his wood.
Tedmund is there.
Impossible! How do you know?
I heard rumors that Tedmund had been lured out of self-exile to manage work on the fortifications of Canterbury.
Taking him from a lumberyard is less dangerous than assaulting a fortress. But your rescue attempt will not have the same flair. Is it worth it?
It may still work. Yes. Yes. Bring him to the megaliths.
And Fulke?
When I have Tedmund's fealty, you shall have Fulke. Now go. I will rustle up a small rescue party.
do a roaring trade at Reculver and Tunbridge. They pay well for my catch.
The monks? Do those parchment-skinned Christians ever eat meat?
Don't you believe in Jesus? They refrain because he died for our...
I'm wary of this abbot, Basim. He is self-serving and evasive. Can he really deliver Fulke?
The abbot is a friend of Fulke's. That is clear.
So long as he doesn't suspect our motive, we may have a chance.
Indeed. This brings to mind a story. Perhaps you've heard of it. The Scorpion and the Frog.
A children's story?
A cautionary tale. The Scorpion wants to cross the river, but he cannot swim. So he enlists the help of the Frog. The Frog agrees to carry him on his back, extracting a promise that the Scorpion will not sting him.
Let me guess. The Scorpion reneges, blaming his nature, and both drown.
The Scorpion crosses the river and stings an innocent man, killing him. So what does this tale tell us?
That your stories are clouded and their meaning doubly so?
It shows that every tale has 1,000 possible outcomes, many of which are surprising. If the abbot does not deliver Fulke, he will die at my hand. And we will continue our search.
A sobering approach.
Now we got the person's name. We're going to do some kidnapping. That is right. So let's go ahead and follow Basim to our location.
Bemis Hill is just ahead. Lead. I will follow.
I hope this chase will catch us a plump hen.
Once the abbot has Tedmund's gratitude, he will deliver Fulke. It will cost us nothing more than this.
If that leaden wit keeps his word.
Ah, you prefer to work in the shadows.
It is time to kidnap this guy. Oh yes, we are definitely going to kidnap him. So let me see here. Okay, this is the good direction. Great news is we're in a distrusted area, so I'm going to have some leeway here. If it would have been a red area, yeah, as soon as I would have been spotted, yeah, it would have been go time. Still, it's not bad, so just follow what I'm doing. You should have yourself a nice kidnapping very easily. We'll take that guy out, so once I get near, I'm going to start the kidnapping.
No! No! Protect me! There you! Eat this!
Fly off! Or the way swelter!
I am not who you think I am! Let me go!
Stop caterwauling and you'll live.
Live? Oh, saints, protect me!
Silence will save you, Tedmund. Silence, not your saints.
Oh man, he is crying still. I love it. So let me get to a nice safe spot. I didn't have to do any combat, so that was some great kidnapping there. So I'm going to go ahead and use the horse and deliver the guy. I'll return after the delivery.
Flee, my friend. We have the man we came for. Does this venture not set your blood ablaze?
You don't prefer working in the shadows?
And so we... So we have to steal a man, take him with swiftness, and escape without anyone on our heels. We hide in plain sight. Such is our way. But only until the moment of success, the final strike.
I prefer to act and speak plain. Kings and lords who do not are often misunderstood.
Yet, as a leader yourself, you cannot deny that subtlety and intrigue are a cloak you must wear. How many of your clan know the true circumstances of Sigurd's absence? You see my point. A leader must know when to speak and when to stay silent. For silence is not always a lie.
It can feel like one. You truly embrace the concept of hiding in plain sight, eh? To its very fullest.
As I do in everything.
Danes, in the name of Alfred, King of Wessex, I demand you release his royal subject into my care.
Come no closer, Christian, else your man dies by my blade.
Please, I'm not the man you want.
Keep your eye on this one. He'll be worth a hefty bounty.
Any false moves and I will snip your heels.
We have your man. Now let's finish this shadow play and be gone.
Are you sure that's Tedmund? He's dressed as a lord, but that man is shorter and fatter than I recall.
I'm not Tedmund. I'm not. I swear upon the Holy Rood, I am not Thane Tedmund.
What in heaven's name is happening here?
Who are you? Speak quickly, or I will slit your throat and leave you for the crows.
Shergar. I'm called Shergar. Lord Tedmund pays me a measly coin to serve as his double.
Brother Shergar, you are far from Augustine's priory.
I left the cloisters many moons ago, Your Holiness. The monastic life was not my calling.
We can use you yet, Shergar. Summon Tedmund to a meeting. Get him out in the open.
Tedmund has no care for me or what I have to say. My orders come by letter, never by mouth. I hardly know the man.
You're of no use to us, then. Perhaps I should just kill you here and now.
No, wait. Let me think. Danes! To storm the walls, you need Danes. There's a raiding camp west of here I was told to be wary of. Acting as Tedmund, I ordered a band of soldiers to capture them. If you hurry, you may be able to stop this.
If another band of Danes wants to join our assault, we'll have the distraction we need to get inside Rochester.
If the Saxons don't slaughter them first.
I am still Tedmund to the men in the field. I could speak with their captain, send his men away.
It's a fearless plan.
The Nordnir knit winding paths that cannot be unknotted. It seems Rochester was always in our path. Abbot, stay alert. We'll send word when we're ready to capture Tedmund.
And this fool? He knows much of our plan.
Do what you want with him. I won't risk our plan on the shambling of this fool.
Come, Brother Shergar. And perhaps today would be the time to consider a vow of silence?
An army of Danes is all we need to take the fortress.
Let us hope. It is best to snare a wasp with honey. Have you ever considered more subtlety?
I leave manipulation to you, Basim. You appear to see it as an art.
It is both art and science to bend a man to your will. And harder still to convince them that they are firmly in control.
Shergar was quick to betray his lord. Do you not think he would sell us out as swiftly?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. I do not presume to know a man's heart in so brief a meeting.
His prattle was sad and ugly, like a weeping babe.
You have little patience for chittering squirrels.
And yet, I allow you to squeak in my ear, along all the roads and byways of Kent.
Because you are wise, and you see the same qualities in me.
That must be it. We are nearing the camp. Let us hope there are Danes enough to storm a fortress. Otherwise, this abbot's game is a long one.
It must be played, if we are to reclaim Sigurd. We are too late. There is great horror here.
Those who remain must be saved, whatever the cost.
Well, we got duped with the guy being fake, but still, we're going to do, before we actually get the real guys, get some new people.
You're dead.
Die!
Your sister rides your piss-soaked rod! I mean, you're just...
Tight.
We owe you our lives, friend. These Saxon whoresons would have killed us all.
Yes, they would have. And now's your chance to hit back. March with us on Rochester and drain it of riches.
I would gladly, friend. But we few will not break those iron-thick walls.
And we have no allies in Wessex. None who could be called upon to attack their countrymen.
Mercia will heed the call. Gidrich will provide our Viking a horde. We'll send a message to Oxenfordshire. The men of Mercia would gladly take a swipe at Wessex. What is your name, warrior?
Runa Egilsdotter.
We need ships, Runa.
We have a small fleet moored upriver, but the naval chain blocks passage to Roosister's walls.
I will remove it, and your people will bring their ships. Now, gather these fallen weapons and armor. Gidrich and the men of Oxenfordshire will need them to hide their Mercian origins.
My warriors were denied Valhalla today. I cannot bear the idea of gifting their weapons to more Saxons.
Their sacrifice was great. Their gift will be all the greater.
They will know justice with our victory. It will calm their restless shades, I promise. Will your men bring the armor to the battle?
And what is our plan?
In the morning, you will go to Buckingham, remind Gidrich of his promise. When you have his bond, meet me on the shore near Roosester with the ships.
Abbot Cunibert must be warned in advance. He'll need time to muster his rescue party.
Runa, that is your task. I will tell you where to meet him before you leave.
All seems in order. At first new light, I will leave.
Good. That gives us time to drink. You've traveled so far to carry out your duty. Is this the life of a hidden one? Always on the move?
No. Mine is not the usual path. The Creed does travel. Our ideals are universal. We believe that.
So there's nowhere you call home?
No place I call home. No.
Weird.
For me, home is family. But I have no family.
No one? Not even Hytham?
Parents, brothers, all dead.
I lost my parents when I was 9 winters alone. Without Sigurd, I would have...
There is always one unbreakable bond.
Yes.
Children. They bewilder you. They can cause you so much worry. Fill you with joy. Even stop your heart. And if you're lucky, they replace you. I was not so lucky. I had a son. I miss him terribly. Even now.
I am sorry, Basim.
He was taken from me. By someone I trusted. A friend, a mentor. A man who I would trust with anything. But a man you trust with anything can take everything. He took all I had. All I had.
Roosester will not be an easy nut to crack. Time to prepare.
Great news, everyone. We got some allies. That is correct. Yeah, we have some nice allies with us to help us out with the assault. That's a little bit later in the video. So that quest is now done. And I'm going to do is off screen is go ahead and get some arrows since I used quite a bit at this camp. Yeah, there will be some arrows there. I'll see you at the naval chain area. So you see this fortress right here. This is where you need to go. The quest marker will exactly mark those, so it's not that hard at all. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the way to get in very sneaky. Yeah, so this is the sneak method, or I should say the attempted sneak method. Now I usually do is attempt to sneak. If that doesn't work, I go into combat. Still, I like to be sneaky. So let's go up here. I'm going to do is take out the first foe, and then after that, I'll return when the chains are definitely broken.
Whoa!
I need your eyes, my friend. With the chain down, Gidrich and the ships can get through.
This is a great time to talk now because there's no enemies and I'm getting out here very clean. That's right, everyone. I taken those 2 chains out by only killing 2 people without alerting any more guards. That was not hard at all. So let's go in this direction. The camp is nearby, really nearby. So let's go ahead and make sure we are safe enough to call our steed. Yeah, we're gonna ride there. So let me go ahead and explain. This quest right here is a big one. Part 1 was those naval chains. Part 2 is the assault. If you're not good at the assault, I'm gonna give everybody one advice. That advice is very simple. Just focus on getting to the objectives, that's all. Now if you're great at combat, just kill everything in sight. Now there'll be a lord from Oxenfordshire. That's right, we're going to have him cash in that favor. Since we helped him, now we need his help. So the assault will definitely go much smoother. Let me take out this wolf before I do start the assault. What I'm going to do is let most of the assault go on until a certain point. And here we go on raiding the castle.
Eivor, we await your orders.
You brought your weapons and armor.
Aye, Raven Tamer.
Good. Now we dig in and wait for our friends. Well met, old friend.
When the chance arrived to lodge an axe in the sod of Wessex, you thought of me. Such an honor.
Is everything else in place, Eivor? Are we ready to take Rochester?
Rally our army. We will drag this mouse from his hole.
Come to, brother.
I will see to it.
Tedmund is holed up in the tower keep. Press forward!
Together, lads, we have this.
Keep going! Inside!
We have to keep sealed tight.
Then we must look higher up for a way inside.
Watch my lead.
You're mine! God damn you to hellfire! There's a saloon.
Now, let me go ahead and explain what's going to happen next. As soon as I get to the top of this building, there will be a boss fight. So here's the tactics. All you need to do is just be really defensive and counter. If you want to, dodge out of the way and watch out for anything else. Other than that, it's very simple. Now, if you're overpowered like me, you'll definitely easily get this done. Heal up before doing this. And once you defeat this guy, basically the assault is definitely done with. Let me go ahead and now move that out of the way. And this is the way to get to the top. For those of you who just definitely wants to avoid combat at all cost. I'm going to try to climb up here. And let me see if this is a good spot. Okay, there it is right there. I'll return after the boss fight is done and over with.
I'll kill you before I let you take this fortress! I'll cut you down, Dane! Kill me, and all of Wessex will rise against you! Rochester will not fall to you, rabid pack of mongrels! You dare to take this fortress, Dane? Alfred's army will smear your innards across the battlements.
We're not here for stone and sand, Thane Tedmund.
I shit on you! You and your toy gods! I will not bow to you like some puppet's lord! I would rather die!
How much will your king pay us to keep your sniveling head upon your neck?
An army marches upon us from the south. A holy man from St. Hadrian's Priory, backed by a field.
Ah, then, Abbot. Kinnebert, God be praised. If riches are all you care about, the church has it in abundance.
If the terms are fair, you'll have your freedom. A chest or two of silver for a shit-stained sewer rat.
Stay quiet, or I'll not be able to stop my friend from slitting your throat.
Ah! Watch yourself, heathen. You handle me too roughly. You will die for the indignities you've showered upon me, Dane.
I mean no offense, Thane. You're only a hefty ransom to me, nothing more.
This is why you batter down my gates, kill me men, for a purse of grubby coin? You have no honor!
Enough! I'll return you to the Saxons.
No! You there! Heathens! Let this good man go, or suffer an iron sickness.
And what do you offer us in return?
Your lives?
We lost many good men storming this keep. It will not be in vain, Christ's slave. 20 chests of silver.
Give them what they ask, Kinnebert.
A hefty sum that will leave God's coffers hollow? I cannot give it up without some assurance.
Tedmund, you extort me in return for my life? You were swiftly met, Abbot. Not long after these scallious worms took my fort.
On the Lord's bidding, Tedmund. At prayer, a terrible vision befell me. A host of heathens, your life in danger.
A coincidence I find rather... rather ominous, Abbot. Do you...
God help you, man. Are you well?
Air! I need air!
He's dead.
The work of poison, no doubt.
No. Rouse the man. He cannot be dead. He must not be dead.
Poison. How does the man die of poison in our arms?
Many great kings and paranoids have carried poison in times of war, as an alternative to capture and ransom.
A catastrophe. Alfred will choose another and... By the saints! Alfred! How will I explain this to the king?
We followed this road to its end, Cunibert. You may not like where it led, but you owe us our half of the bargain.
You shall have your paladin. I need a day. Return to my abbey tomorrow, and you shall... Oh dear.
These delays are grinding at my bones. We should abandon Cunibert. Find Fulke ourselves.
Peace, Eivor. Speak with Giedrich and relieve him of his oath. I'll meet you at Cunibert's Abbey.
Fought like beasts, escaped from your hell today, Giedrich. Your oath to me is fulfilled.
It was good to stand shoulder to shoulder with you against the pox dogs of Wessex. May our friendship endure.
This tanglebriar of Christians and lords means nothing to me. I'm here for Sigurd.
I understand. When you find him again, come see me. We'll feast and sing, with mead and friendship to warm us.
Agreed. Attack inside here.
That was not good at all. Seriously, that was really bad. The guy I just defeated and brought to the priest guy. Yeah, he died on sight. There's some serious foul play. Fulke, yeah, I think she had a hand in it. So I'm going to skip ahead in the video towards where we need to go next. This is where we need to be at. It's at, I think it's the northernmost point of the fast travel. So I'm going to say this right now. The next step is to simply claim a reward and get Sigurd's location. Hopefully we do get that. So let me leave this there for a few more seconds for people to definitely see. And now I'm going to jump down and here we go. Let's meet Basim and see what he has to say. I'll return after both of us talk it over, and here we go.
I would say well met, brother, but I cannot shake off the needle itch of dread. Is something wrong?
I followed the abbot here, kept him in my sight. But the monks, his servants, I have seen nothing of them.
Dead?
I do not think so. But there is no good here in this grave hush.
And where is the abbot now?
In his quarters. Come, and be on your guard.
Does this have the stench of betrayal to you?
Why would the godly shepherd ally with the heretic?
Cunibert is a man who craves power and position. With Tedmund dead, you must find it somewhere else.
There is truth in that. Keep your eyes and blade sharp.
Oh yeah, things are definitely too quiet. Nobody's around. That is not a good sign. So I'm gonna let this big old cutscene definitely roll.
Cunibert, your guests have arrived. Come. Supper's ready. The dear abbot sent me a warm invitation, said my friends were eager to meet with me. It's early for supper, I know. But Cunibert's ale goes so well with roasted lamb and cinnamon blueberry peas. I couldn't resist.
Where is my brother?
Is he not here? Mon Dieu. I never told him.
Kill her, and we'll never find Sigurd.
Sit, Ava. Eat. And let me tell you the tale of a man who talks with gods.
You mock me. I've killed for much less.
Of course you have. Isn't that the way of this ugly world? We cull the sheep and thin the flock as we see fit, you and I. Most who walk the earth are little more than talking blood bladders, wasted flesh. But not Sigurd. Sigurd is something else. Sigurd has been touched. He is deified. The gods, they speak through him.
You lured him in with that lie. Your words are bile and blight.
You should have listened, Ava. I tried to tell you. The gods are real and their power is within our grasp. You will never find him. Not till I have had my fill. To old friends. This really is delicious, Kidnap. Is it cloves I taste? Well, that concludes supper. Kill them, and bring their bodies to my sanctum in Canterbury.
They will be upon us soon. Maybe there is another way out.
Oh boy, this is not good. We have to escape. Technically, I could definitely take them all on, but I'll show everybody the escape route. So you climb up the stairs simply, then move that around in this direction. Yeah, right over here, and now we'll be able to escape. Very simple. Watch out for any guards. And we're gonna go over here, down the ladder. And as soon as we get across over here, we are definitely out of there. So let's hear Basim out.
Fulke let slip that her sanctum is at Canterbury.
She did, and with no cause. I'd approach the place with caution. It may be a lie.
It may be, but it's the only lead we have.
I hope all this innocent sacrifice is worth the trouble.
It's Sigurd, my brother. Of course it is.
Then come, let us dive into the maw of death. I was never keen on seeing my winter years.
Now, Fulke accidentally revealed the location. Now, here's the bad news. You cannot fast travel to that spot exactly. Yeah, see, it's unavailable. That would have been way too easy. Instead, there's a harbor south of the place where we need to go, or this one right here. So what I did was I did some traveling off screen, and this is where you want to be. This is the exact same spot. From this point on, you could do it any method to get to where you need to go. You could kill everybody in town that's against you. You could be very sneaky. You could do whatever you want. So what I'm doing right now is show you a nice spot to attempt to sneak. The word is attempt this time. I got lucky that one time. I don't know if I'll be lucky this time. See, this is where we need to be at. We're in a distrusted area. I'm going to treat it as if I am in a red area. So let's hear out Basim.
This place swarms with Fulke's people. Sigurd will be well guarded. Caution and subtlety should be our path.
Ready? Follow me.
This is a trap.
Gods here are vigilant.
Why would Fulke give us her sanctum?
She baits us. Cocksure and arrogant. But she cannot see failure in her path.
Her fearful wit would say otherwise.
I'm going to go ahead and use the rooftops just like the old Assassin's Creed games. Let me take this guy out. There you go. That was an instant kill. Another one there. Quickly there. And yeah, that's 3 of them. That should be no problem at all. Let me hop over this tree on down. I could have used the tree some more, but oh well. Let's go ahead and grab some more arrows. Now from here on out, I'll probably most likely get into combat. I'll return for an update.
Whatever we find there, keep your head.
You chastise me like a child.
I guard you like a father. Nothing is served with your brutal end. You have much to do in this life. I know it.
More riddles, sly tongue.
No riddles. I sense a greatness within you both. Your destiny is not to stain the stones of this godhouse with your blood.
To arms, Basim!
So you ought to blunder in like an ox?
If she's still here, I will burn this Christ house to the ground.
Stop a moment. You die now. Ready? Lord will see us prevail.
Come, brothers. Let's end this.
I'll kill you!
I figured I had to fight my way through, but Basim, he's a very powerful fighter and assassin, so yeah, he is extremely deadly. Then again, he is a master assassin, so let's go in this direction here. If also memory serves right, there is a collectible in this region here, or this spot. So what I'm going to do right now is show you where to go. We'll go this way. So as soon as I get to the right spot, some big things will definitely happen. So it's this way exactly. All you need to do is just go around here. Yep, go around there. And go down the stairs. Yeah, just keep on going. There'll be one more battle, which is not that hard because two of us together can take this guy on very easily. See, I almost got this guy down to 0. So let me shoot him. Shoot one more time. I miss, and yeah, see, one shot, one kill from Basim. So we're gonna get ahead. There'll be some talking, then a surprise cutscene, and here we go.
Fulke! I'm here! Face me!
Have a care, Eivor. You will play into our hands.
Sigurd.
What is it?
Tell me that you found something. Anything we can use.
I may have. A fortress in Sussex. The Order trained soldiers there.
We must be sure. Sigurd is running out of time. Anything else?
Documents of interest to the Hidden Ones. Hytham will surely want to look. But for Sigurd, Porchester is our only lead. If he is in Porchester Castle, we'll need a massive army to crack its walls.
I have many friends in England now. If I call on them, they will come.
They will.
Basim. She severed his arm clean off. Can a man survive such a loss?
Physically, he can. Mentally, it's hard to say. So much stress can drive a man to despair.
If you suggest he might take his own life as Tedmund did, banish that idea. I must tell my people at the settlement that their Jarl remains a captive. They will not take it well.
We will not fail again, Eivor. I'll scout ahead and send word to the settlement when I know more of Porchester. Be ready.
I'm going to say this right now. That was seriously messed up and tragic. Unfortunately, Sigurd is still missing. Great news is we know that Folke is now in Sussex. Yeah, we're not going to do that for the next arc, but still, let's go back to the settlement first. I'm going to say this. This was a fun arc, Kent, though. I really enjoyed the raids, the kidnapping, and more. Plus, going through that town, killing every single fool in my way, which is good. So as soon as I get to Ranvi, I'm going to officially end the Kent arc. After that, there'll be one more thing I'm going to do in this video, and here we go.
Where is he? Where is Sigurd?
He's alive.
But not with you. Where is he?
Dag, not now. I need to speak with Randvi.
You never found him, did you? Tell us, Eivor. We deserve the truth.
I need to speak with Randvi. Step aside, now.
You never found him, because you didn't look. I see you, Eivor. I know what you are.
Eivor, you come alone. I fear what that means for Sigurd.
I could not find him. That madwoman Folke, she slipped away, took him to Sussex. We need an army. Call on our alliances. Remind them of their oath to me. We must act before...
Before what, Eivor?
She tortured him, Randvi. Did unspeakable things. Severed his arm and left it as a gift. I fear she means to kill him. Slowly.
Gods.
Now, there will be a boss fight, so be defensive and you'll definitely win. After that fight will be a Sigurd strike choice. If you deny the person the axe, you will get the strike. And here we go on the fight.
Eivor! Eivor! Face me, Eivor!
Stop there, wolf-kissed. This ends now.
Dag, turn around and walk away.
Your habits are not my own, Eivor. I do not flee responsibility for the sake of my glory. I stand firm with my people. For many months, I have stood at your side, keeping faith in Sigurd's judgment, because I believed in him and his vision. Do as Eivor commands, he told me. And I have. Against my better judgment, I did as you have asked me. And where has that left us? Without a Jarl? Without a purpose? Watching you chase glory around this land like a spooked hare!
You could have come to me in confidence, Dag, but that offer is gone.
I have no need of it! My mind is fixed. Hear me all! I challenge Eivor for the leadership of this clan until Sigurd is safe home.
Walk away, Dag.
No! We fight to the death!
I accept. We settle this now.
Ah! A final act of courage. Very well. Let the circle be made! Burn you like a suckling pig!
Please! Please, both of you!
Is that the best you can do? You've got soft!
I do not want to do this! Walk away! Walk a fool's path, Dag. This does not need to happen.
A coward to the last. Have courage, Eivor. I will make it quick. Are you scared?
Pay for what I must do. Do you not see what you do? There's no honor in this.
What do you know of honor that Sigurd did not teach you? You suckle at his teeth and then leave him to die! You should have listened! What of shit!
I would grant you exile. Leave this place, but go with your life.
Spare me your pity and fight!
So be it. You leave me no choice.
Please! Please, both of you!
You could have waited. You could have come with me. You are a fool, Dag. You see why it has gotten you.
Silence!
If I had any pity, I would not lavish it on this poor fool. He forced my hand. Yes, and the cost of disrespect is death. You said it yourself. All he demanded, you gave him. That should be enough. I have no need for one so fragile in my hall of heroes. He fought for what he believed in. Does that not count for something? Does it? You killed him all the same. What is the true cost of disrespect? The choice lies with you. You should not have come to this, old friend. Take this. Fly to Odin's Hall. Whatever you sought in this life, you'll find it in the next. Go to your homes. I will lay him to rest. Go to your homes! Dag accused me of betrayal. He accused me of breaking my oath. And this is the answer I gave him. Now you will hear the truth unbanished. None more than me wishes for Sigurd's safe return. You know this. You know this. All of you! And I will burn the fields and dredge the rivers of Wessex to find him. That is my oath. That is my oath. I will find Sigurd. You will not be without your Jarl, as I promise. Dag, you lived as you died, proud and defiant. I cannot begrudge you for that. I miss hearing you tell your stories, old friend. But I remember them well.
I'm going to say this right now. If you denied Dag his axe, yeah, that would have been a Sigurd strike. So let me go ahead and give a recap for today's video. After I killed some Order Ancient members off screen for a guide, what I did was I turned in those medallions, most of them, and got myself Thor's cloak just to prove that you don't need all of them in post-game in order to get Thor's hammer, which I got too as a nice offhanded weapon. After all that stuff, I started the Kent arc, met our contact in Kent. We kidnapped one person that wasn't that person, then kidnapped another person, which was that person we wanted. However, he died. After that, our contact died thanks to Folke. Then went to this big town. Something tragic happened, and then once we returned, we were forced to fight Dag. In our next Assassin's Creed Valhalla walkthrough video, we're going to go ahead and start part 1 of Lincolnshire. Well, everyone, this is it for my Assassin's Creed Valhalla PlayStation 5 version, Thor's Hammer, and the instruments of the Ancients Kent arc. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Assassin's Creed Valhalla videos just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or the bottom left hand corner YouTube suggestion. Have a wonderful day or night. Please stay safe.